Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Fluento, Everyday English for Real Life. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. Hi, everyone.
We are so happy you are here with us today. Seriously, every time I start recording, I just feel warm inside because I know that somewhere out there, someone is trying, someone is learning, and that is beautiful.
It really is. And hey, if you are new here, welcome to the family. This is a place where we learn real English, everyday English, the kind you actually use.
Exactly. Not textbook English, real English. The kind you use when you're talking to a friend, reading your phone, or sitting in a cafe and someone says, "Did you hear what happened?"
Oh, that phrase, "Did you hear what happened?" I used to freeze when someone said that to me.
You did?
Yes, because what do you say next? How do you respond? What if you don't know the story? What if you don't understand the words?
That is exactly what we are going to fix today.
Yes, today's lesson is all about how to talk about the news in simple English, without stress, without a dictionary, without that awful feeling of I don't understand anything.
And before we start, quick question for you, our listener. How are you feeling right now? Honestly, are you tired? Are you excited? Are you a little nervous? Whatever you're feeling, it's okay. We're going to have a good time today.
Yes, so take a breath, relax, let's do this.
But first, if you enjoy what we do here at Fluento, please hit subscribe. It really helps us reach more learners like you. And leave us a comment today. We have a fun challenge at the end. You will want to participate.
Trust us, it's easy and fun.
Okay, David, let me start with a little story, something that actually happened to me last week.
Ooh, a story. I love stories.
So I was at the supermarket, right? And the woman behind me in the checkout line, lovely woman, we had been chatting a little, she suddenly says, "Oh my gosh, did you see the news this morning about the train?"
Oh, what happened with the train?
That's exactly what I said. What happened with the train? And she told me this whole story. And then she looked at me and said, "What do you think?"
Oh, that's the scary part, when someone asks your opinion.
Yes, because suddenly I had to respond in a full sentence about something I just heard for the first time in 30 seconds.
So what did you do?
I used a very simple trick, and today I'm going to teach it to you and David.
Wait, you're teaching me too?
Of course, you still make mistakes, David.
That is completely fair.
So, here is the idea. When you hear a news story or read one, it can feel very big, very complicated. Lots of words, lots of details.
Yes, sometimes I read a headline and I think, I understand every single word, but I have no idea what this means.
That happens to everyone. But here's the thing. Every news story, every single one, is like a puzzle.
A puzzle?
Yes, a puzzle with a few key pieces. And when you find those pieces, the story becomes clear, very clear.
Like the picture on the box. When you know the picture, the puzzle makes sense.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it. So I call this the news puzzle. And there are 5 puzzle pieces. 5. Not more, not less.
5 pieces. Okay, I can remember 5 things.
You can, and each piece answers a simple question. A question so simple a child could ask.
I like that. Child-level questions.
No offense to children, they are actually very good at asking questions.
None taken, on behalf of all children.
Okay, puzzle piece number 1. The first thing you always want to know about a news story is, what happened?
What happened? That's the main event.
Yes, something happened. Something changed. What was it?
Like a coffee shop opened, or a singer canceled her concert.
Perfect examples. Simple, clear. What happened? That's piece 1.
Got it.
Puzzle piece number 2, where did it happen?
The location.
Exactly. Was it in your city? In another country? Online? Location gives the story a place, and when you have a place, you can picture it.
Like a coffee shop opened in our neighborhood.
Yes, and now we have 2 pieces. The story is already taking shape. Piece 3, when did it happen?
Time.
Time. Yesterday, this morning, last winter, a long time ago.
This is starting to feel like a real story.
Because it is. Let's keep going. Piece 4, and this one's important. Who is part of this story?
The people, or the main character.
Exactly. The person, the group, the company, the animal, whoever or whatever is at the center of the story.
So if a coffee shop opened, maybe it's a famous chef who opened it.
Or a young woman who saved up for 3 years to make her dream real. Suddenly, the story is interesting. You want to know more.
Yeah, I do want to know more about her.
And that's piece 5. Why did it happen? The reason, the cause. Why did this happen? Why now? Why here?
Because that's where the meaning is, right?
Exactly, David. That's where the heart of the story is. Okay, let's try this together. I'm going to read you a small news story, a real one, and I want you to find the 5 puzzle pieces. Ready?
Ready. Challenge accepted.
Here is the story. I'll read it slowly. Last Tuesday, a 12-year-old girl from a small town in Portugal won a national science competition. She built a water cleaning device using only recycled materials. Scientists say her invention could help hundreds of villages.
Wow, that's actually amazing.
It is. Okay, piece 1. What happened?
A girl won a competition. A science competition.
Good. Piece 2. Where?
In Portugal. A small town in Portugal.
Piece 3. When?
Last Tuesday.
Yes. See? It's in there. You just have to look for it. Piece 4. Who?
The girl. A 12-year-old girl.
And piece 5. Why? Why is this story important?
Because her invention could help villages. It could help people get clean water.
That's beautiful. And look, you just understood a news story completely, without a dictionary, without translating every word.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
You did. And right now, at home, you did too. I know you did. Now let's talk about how to actually use this in conversation, because understanding a story is step 1. Talking about it is step 2.
And step 2 is the scary part for me.
I know, but we have some phrases that make it easy. First, how do you start a conversation about news?
Can I try?
Please.
Hey, did you see the thing about the girl in Portugal?
Yes, that's a very natural sentence. Did you see the thing about? Or you can say, did you hear about the science competition?
Did you hear about? I like that one.
Another one, I saw something interesting today.
I saw something interesting today. Simple, calm, not dramatic.
Exactly. You're not shouting. You're just inviting someone into a conversation. And then they'll probably say,
Oh, really? What happened?
yes, and now you use your puzzle pieces. Well, last Tuesday, a 12-year-old girl in Portugal won a science prize. She built a machine that cleans water.
And the other person says, No way! That's amazing!
And you say, I know, right? She used recycled materials, and scientists think it could help whole villages.
That's a real conversation about a real news story, and it wasn't hard.
It really wasn't. Are you feeling this? Are you seeing how simple this can be? Okay, David, time for the part where you make a mistake.
Oh, great. My favorite part.
I'm going to give you a headline. You tell me the story, but I think you're going to make a small mistake.
Wonderful. Let's go.
Ready? The headline is, Local bakery gives free bread to families every Friday.
Okay. A bakery gives bread for free. The bakery is local, so it's nearby in the city, and it happens on Fridays. And the people who get it are families.
Good. Now, why? Why does the bakery do this?
Because they have too much bread?
That's possible, but is that in the headline?
Pause. No, I'm guessing.
Exactly. And this is an important lesson. Sometimes you don't know the why yet, and that is okay. You can say, I'm not sure why they do it. Maybe they want to help the community, or maybe they have extra bread at the end of the week. You can guess as long as you say it's a guess.
Oh, I think or maybe.
Yes, I think, maybe, probably, these words protect you. They show that you're thinking, not claiming to know everything.
I didn't know that was allowed in English.
Of course it's allowed. Even native speakers say I think and probably all the time. It's not weak, it's honest. Okay, let's do something fun, a little role play. David, you are my colleague. We just had lunch. We're walking back to the office. You want to tell me something interesting you read this morning.
Okay, I can do this.
Ready? Go.
Hey, Anna, did you hear about the weather in Spain?
No, what happened?
Apparently, last weekend it snowed in a city near the coast. Like actually snowed, in May.
No way. Where exactly?
I think it was near Barcelona, or maybe Valencia, one of those places.
That's so strange. Why did that happen?
The article said something about cold air coming from the north, very unusual for that time of year. People were putting up videos online. Snow on the beach.
Snow on the beach? That's wild.
I know, right?
To the audience, did you catch what David just did? He used all 5 puzzle pieces, naturally, casually, like a real conversation. And he even said, I think it was near Barcelona, which is that honest maybe language we talked about.
I didn't even think about the pieces. I just told the story.
That is the goal. When you practice enough, you stop thinking about the method. You just talk. Now it's your turn, listener. This is our favorite part of the episode.
We have a little guessing game. Anna is going to read a strange news headline, and before she explains it, you try to guess the story. Pause the video if you want.
Here's the headline. Ready? Man in Japan grows world's heaviest watermelon.
Okay, that one I can picture. But go on, listener. What do you think the 5 pieces are?
Think about it for a second. What happened? Where? When might this have happened? Who and why? Why do you think someone would grow the heaviest watermelon in the world?
I'm gonna guess he really loves watermelons, like an extremely deep love for watermelons.
That's your guess?
That's my guess. Passionate watermelon man.
Well, whatever your guess was, that is exactly the kind of thinking we want you to do. Use the clues, use the context, build the picture. I want to say something important right now, and I want you to really hear it.
This is the serious part.
A little serious, but in a good way. You do not need to understand every word of a news story. You never will, not even in your own language sometimes.
That's true. I don't know every word in English, and English is my second language, but still.
The goal isn't perfect understanding. The goal is enough understanding to join the conversation, to say something, to ask a question, to connect with another person.
And if you make a mistake?
Then you made a mistake and you learn, and next time it's a little easier.
I've made about 1,000 mistakes learning English.
And look at you now.
Yeah, look at me now.
Before we finish, let's do one quick speaking activity together. Just say these phrases out loud. Seriously, say them. Don't just think them. Your mouth needs to practice too.
I'll say them first, then you say them.
Ready? Phrase 1.
Did you hear about?
Your turn, listener. Did you hear about? Great. Phrase 2.
I saw something interesting today.
Say it. I saw something interesting today. Good. Phrase 3.
What happened?
What happened? Perfect. One more.
I'm not sure why, but I think.
I'm not sure why, but I think. Excellent. Those 4 phrases, that's enough to start a conversation about almost any news story. Keep them. Okay, let's bring it all together. Today, David, what did we learn?
We learned that every news story is a puzzle, and it has 5 pieces: what happened, where, when, who, and why.
And when you know those pieces,
You can understand the story, and you can talk about it.
even if you don't know every single word,
Even then, yes.
and we learned some useful phrases. Did you hear about? I saw something interesting. What happened? I think maybe?
Easy phrases, but powerful.
Exactly. David, how are you feeling compared to the start of the episode?
Honestly, better. I feel like the news isn't this scary big thing anymore. It's just a story, and I can tell stories.
You absolutely can. And so can you, listener. Now, your homework. Don't worry, it's small.
Very small.
Today or tomorrow, find one piece of news. It can be from anywhere: your phone, a newspaper, a conversation. It can be world news or neighborhood news, big or tiny.
Even my neighbor got a new dog counts.
Completely counts. Find your story, find your 5 puzzle pieces, and then write it in the comments. Just 2 or 3 sentences. Tell us the story.
We read every comment. Seriously, we do.
And if you see another learner's comment, reply to them. Practice talking about news with each other. That's real English practice.
And if this episode helped you, please share it with one person, one friend, one classmate, one family member who is also learning English.
Because learning together is always better.
Always.
All right, that's all for today from Fluento, Everyday English for Real Life. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. Thank you so much for being here.
Keep going, keep trying, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.